Well, in today's video, I want to talk about 10 reasons why you need to take your music teaching business more seriously. I get asked this quite often. I'm teaching at home. I've got, I got 20, 30 students. I'm earning, all right sort of money. Why should I take it further? Why should I do more? What is the point? Well, here's just 10 quick fire reasons I want to give you. There's some selfish ones. There's some other ones, and you'll see as we go. Some of them will be exciting for you and others you might not care about, but hopefully something in there is going to inspire you to think bigger outside yourself, because it really is, it's a lot more fun to do something bigger than just teaching on your own. So point number one, you'll earn more money, okay? So if you start a business, it's not just you teaching, you have other people helping you. So if you take a sick day, well, there's other people to help, and so you can earn more money. You don't lose that money on that day. Pretty easy, right? Makes more sense. So the first one, pretty selfish one, you make more money if you're not just teaching on your own. Point number two, well, let's go the opposite extreme. You'll change more lives, okay? I was a really awesome teacher when I started, hopefully still am, but I was only teaching about 30 students. And because I was so busy doing all sorts of things, there weren't a heck of a lot more students that I could fit in. You've only got so many slots you can fit in when people aren't at school or university, and so you're limited to your actual time and availability. And so if you've got a larger school, well, you can actually impact and change more lives and help more people. So that's a cool one as well. Number three, you'll provide jobs. That is one of the most rewarding things ever, to be able to sit down with someone and say, hey, I'm going to pay you this much to do these things, and it's going to help my business in this way, and you'll be able to pay your rent, your kids' school tuition. You buy yourself food, achieve whatever you want to do, go on a holiday. You're actually helping fund someone's life. That is incredibly exciting and fulfilling, to be giving and helping people in that way. Number four, you've got more protection for the future. This is a massive one. And so many people, because they have a small business, they stay small-minded. And you look around, expenses are just going up and up, inflation is going up and up, and you need to think about how do you protect yourself for that. Another side is, well, like I mentioned before, if you are sick, well, you probably don't get paid because you just can't work. If you have kids and your kids are sick and you have to take the day off, well, you probably don't get paid. Whereas if you have a business that can get to the point where it can operate without you, if you have a sick day, well, you're still getting paid. The money is still coming in. You have that much bigger protection for the future. And of course, it's not just sick days. There's a whole lot of other things. You can diversify your school so that you're not just doing private lessons, but you're doing a bunch of other things as well. So if one thing struggles in a year, well, you've got other things to prop it up as well. So diversifying, protecting yourself is important as well. Let's go to number five. So number five is that you can build a lifestyle around what you do. Now, this is a really cool one. For me personally, I don't, if I want to just show up at midday and take a half day off, I can do that. If I, feel like knocking off early, well, I can do that. So my lifestyle is not restrained by a boss telling me what to do or telling me where to be and what time I need to do things. I have that freedom to sort of do what I want. Now, I choose to work hard because I love it, but I have real freedom to, plan my time, plan my business around what I would like to do. I don't have to work weekends, because I can put other people on the weekend work, all that sort of stuff. So you have a lot more freedom to build your lifestyle around things, what you do, if you really take your music teaching business seriously. Let's go to number six. All right, number six is you will grow more yourself. So the challenges that you face when you're just running your own little, teaching business at home maybe, they are very limited compared to what you will face if you're running your own little commercial site and having to deal with a landlord and build a premises, or manage a team, manage an admin person, manage a few tutors, whatever it is. The stuff that you have to overcome, the challenges that you face, grow you as a person so much more, and that's actually exciting. And so you want a career where you're actually going to be challenged. You're going to have to be pushed in new areas and grow as a person. And basically, like when the leader gets better, so when you get better, the organisation or the school gets better. So you want to focus on improving, having fresh challenges, getting stronger, getting more business savvy, and growing yourself. What is number 7? Number 7 is that you'll actually be respected as a business owner. Now, I remember way back when I was starting, it was just myself, and I felt kind of self-conscious that, I was just this sort of music teacher, and that a lot of people would see that as kind of an average career, someone that probably doesn't earn a lot of money, mucks around a lot of their time, just playing music. But if you actually start to build a business, well, then you are a legitimate business owner. It's a lot more impressive. You get a bit more respect for doing that, and that is a cool thing as well. What is number 8? Few to go. Well, you can shape your job in a way that you can work on your favourite parts, and other people can do the bits that you don't like so much. Now, in every job, there are things that you love and things that you don't love. And so as you grow your business and your music school, well, you can actually decide, I really love the admin and sales side. Great, I want to do that, but I'd like to step out of half of the teaching, and I'd like to step out of chasing up the fees. Whatever area it is, as you grow, you have more people, which means you have more resources, more disposable hours, and you can structure things in a way that you can do the stuff that you are the best at. When you start, you're doing everything, right? But as you get bigger and bigger, you more narrowly focus what you do with your time, and that is how you really succeed. Let's move on. Next one. Number 9 is that you get to build something bigger than yourself, and that is extremely rewarding. So the things that we're able to do now as a school, I could never have pulled off if it was just myself. I think in the last few years we've had we've taught thousands and thousands of students. We've had international music camps. We've sold programs into schools around the world with us teaching through video programs. We've taught heaps of underprivileged kids for free. We've done all sorts of amazing things that I could never have done on my own. So your goals, your dreams, your crazy ideas and projects can be achieved if you have more resources and money to play with, and you can achieve a whole lot more than what you could just do on your own. So that's number 9. Last one, number 10, is just you'll have more fun. Like, there's going to be tough times. It's not easy, but it's so much more fun. Working with a cool team, building a team, building projects, just seeing something go from nothing or something really small and getting bigger, celebrating those milestones, having people on the journey with you, showing up to work every day with people you love to work with and hang out with. That is one of the coolest things ever. And so it is just a whole lot more fun having more of a music school, more of a proper business, and rather just sort of a home teaching business. So there we go. That's 10 reasons for you to take your music teaching business a lot more seriously. And I hope one of those inspires you, if you haven't already taken that plunge, to start taking your business more seriously, start taking things to the next level. And if you need any help with that, then buildamusicschool.com is where you can get a whole bunch of free resources, a whole lot of other things that are going to help you. And so do head over there and check that out. Thanks, everyone. Hope that was helpful.